The new, I can think of the note. All right, searching. Yeah, I could wear something different. It's the way it should be. What did you go see? What was the final score?
San Marcos, welcome to Bobcat Stadium. Saturday afternoons, the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the UCLA Bruins.
His offense is pretty explosive.
Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Road with the latest.
How was he scoring though? Throwing or running? So he made birdie. Koivu made birdie after Connor saying what a shitty shot he had. His clothes are pretty drippy.
Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
Okay. I gotta play Texas Tech, so I would have liked to have seen that game.
And the Bruins kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now
okay, so I can still
underway.
count on some of those.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Yeah, no kidding.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gonna try to get it himself.
Face mask,
down,
ref.
there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's gonna go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Free yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
What a start for the
that
Bruins.
Feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Off play action. And
oh!
Pick behind the line.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball security.
And the Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Jackson will throw. Pressure coming. Makes the grab. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. The Bobcats headed quickly to the line. They'll try to run for it. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there in the third down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
Making side adjustments here.
What a pancake by my fucking left guard.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
You didn't lose Pup Howard, though?
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. The play action fake. It's complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for space. It's Burgess. Relentless, tough.
I kind of forgot
running
that
gets it
Hartline
down
is.
to the 4. The officials stop play as they come out to tend to this injured Bruin. That is their junior defensive end, and they hope he's just rattled momentarily. Holly Rowe will update his condition in a bit. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short.
That guy
And he's
Sparks.
gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown, the opening drive of the game.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
I don't follow
So they
recruiting as
take
much
over with
anymore.
great starting field position, moving 36 yards. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll give it to the transfer, first carry of the season. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava firing to the right, complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
That's pretty good zone defense, man. Zone defense means I got eyes on the quarterback, and when somebody comes into my zone, then I'm communicating with the other guy, and they pass it off and do a good job seeing the crosser, going to him, breaking on the football, getting the tackle, and now forcing the 4th down.
Bro's playing defense against my return man.
That one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds.
I know, I'm distracted.
The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now it's back to work with this 7-0 lead. On the ground, it's Burgess. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
I just believe in Warren. I think the Bears are going to emphasize him, and I like him.
Jackson gonna throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Now the pitch. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
I have a running quarterback.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. It won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll run play action. Looking to scramble. Finds the tight end. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end
First catch of his
can
career.
contribute
Let's
early.
go.
The Bobcats are in the hurry up.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there.
Good
getting his
block.
eyes
I thought it
down
was a
the
good
field.
block
He had to
until
get that to
97
his tight end
recovered.
quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be
Oh,
stout
yeah.
up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run
That's sick.
first.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Burgess. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
On the run, it's Burgess. Little too soft.
Pretty
in that
happy with the run
defense.
blocking
He picks
so
up
far.
4 to the 32.
And that's a really nice play. It's
was
impressive.
not
Once
something
first
we were
down, the
doing
defense
against
thinks you
Texas.
might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
The running back has it. Stumbled to the ground.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
It'll be 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. Jackson will throw.
Oh,
Unloads to the
Sparks, what a
wideout.
route.
Soft spot in the middle. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
Was it a design run or were they scrambles,
Chris?
Chris?
Who's the most open? Who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies
Yeah,
and
when
the
the
Joes.
defense
And when my
collapses,
guy's
you can
better
get to
than
the
you and I
second
get you
level on
matched up
those.
out
Like, you
wide,
can
and I
really...
know I trust you. I'm finding you.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
And I love the
Oh,
bounce back
nice,
for this
nice.
offense. We lost a week ago.
Yeah, the running quarterback is a nice thing to have,
That
man.
game's gone.
That's-
Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first
I'm
half,
really
they've
struggling
done
at
just
Cal
that.
because JKS
And
cannot
he
run,
added
and
the
I'm just
extra
getting
point.
sacked.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone.
Brent told me he had a lot of problems with them because I'm telling you, he's on remote play right now. He said
Time
it was.
for one more snap before
He
the
said
end
it
of
was
the quarter.
ass. So
Keeping it on the ground inside.
God.
It's Knight. At the 40, there he goes.
I feel like
Racing
I'm
to
playing
the right.
Texas again.
The 20.
That was another thing. I mean, Brent just
Touchdown,
hit probably
UCLA.
6, 7
Once
big
he got
plays
some
on me.
room, it was over.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be
Nico, year 4, bro.
You gotta like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll, and it comes out hot.
I think college football is better when UCLA is good.
Their defense does their job.
I feel the same way about the Gators and Florida State.
Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Delayed hand. It's Burgess.
There's the D-line.
He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback may change this route. Off the play fake.
Oh, God. Just stood in the air for so long. God. I had him wide open, too. I just threw it late. It's devastating.
And the free safety roaming the middle of the field, and you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes.
It's going to be like Brad Jackson cannot be throwing picks if I'm going to win games.
And then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
And the extra
Just
point
unhappiness from Connor.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Looking for an open area to his left. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. And the Bobcats want to pick up the tempo.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Good fan showing for the UCLA game, though.
It's 2nd and 6.
I like that. Despite the blowout last week. Come on! My center is getting fucking bullied.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Jackson gonna throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Offense changing the play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play.
Give me that!
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Coming into this game, this offense really believed they had a mismatch problem because of this tight end speed and
what a
athleticism.
dot from Brad
You saw it
Jackson.
right there, David. Nobody able to hang with this guy on that touchdown catch.
And either way you cover him, if you want to put
Gave his tight end a chance.
He's got a speed advantage, a safety on him. He's got a size advantage. QB takes advantage of the mismatch, knows where his big fella's going to be, and capitalizes on it.
You don't have a Braden Smith
And
on
there
your
will be
team.
no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. UCLA will go
That's the
back
guy
to
that
the
was like
offense.
stiff-arming USF
They'll try
players
answer
to
that
an
last
oblivion.
score with one of their own.
when he
A
played.
chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. The run inside. It's Knight. Finds that crease, and he's got
That red
four out to
Heisman
the
was scary.
29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back.
Stop being so
10,
miserable.
15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them. Wear them
We're
out.
here to have
Sometimes
fun.
These 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen filling in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
2 pant
The
sizes.
wide receiver. Third down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava.
Oh, goodness.
Fires to the
Wide
tight
open.
end.
And that wide receiver's putting up the block of his
They
life.
convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to them, they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Here comes the heat.
God, my corners!
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
And man, is that perfect timing. You could tell quarterback drops
Corners
back,
on the
he
deep
sees this
zone and he
guy,
gets fucking
knows he's
burned.
open, but watch
3
the
for
throw.
3,
Deep down
Nico.
the field,
Look at
Palmer,
that.
right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch.
Were you giving up a lot of big
Did a
plays
nice
against
job of
Chase?
Getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run over the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Goddamn fucking glitch. What a piece of shit game.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the
Good block?
left. Forges ahead, picks up about
Couldn't hold the
3
edge,
to the
but-
29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Jackson will throw. Got his man. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Running inside. It's Jenkins. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He's going to take off. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on second and long. The Bobcats will hustle to the line.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Off the play fake on first down. On target over the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
One of the things I like about this tight end is he's a target vertically down the field. That was a post route that time, and if you want to try to cover him with a linebacker, probably not going to be fast enough. You want to cover him with a safety, probably not going to be big enough. That's the matchup nightmare this guy can be, and his quarterback well aware of it on that throw.
Looking downfield on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody
Chris, how you
in.
feeling about the fantasy team to start
here?
Here?
Really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Sure.
Jackson gonna throw it. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Have yourself a day, young fella.
I personally think you made a good choice. I think where you were at in the draft and the fact that you get the first pick in the third round, going quarterback, like you're still going to get an alpha skill player at 301.
Yeah. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive 100%. They are on this drive.
And two really good quarterbacks. I think that's the key, bro. Like two quarterbacks. Like you have a 10-point advantage over like the average rest of the league right now.
Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10.
Sure.
Obviously didn't like what
You're not the only one. I had to send Matthew a 3.5-minute voice message to describe how it works.
To work with before the half. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
No, but I mean just like dynasty, the tight end premium aspect, like the value of quarterbacks and stuff like that.
Looking to throw on first down.
You just got to look at the board.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? On the ground, it's Jenkins. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here.
I hate that.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. He might want another play. Just feeds the running back. Maybe a crease.
Come on, no speed on this team. No speed on this team.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's start with Texas, taking on the Sam Houston Bearcats. And it's...
I gotta pee real quick, Connor. Give me a second.
Longhorns looking to make it 3 straight victories to start the new year. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC.
Offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my...
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
A really nice job by the linebacker there, understanding his responsibilities in that coverage. That's a cover 2 look, so there's 2 safeties playing deep, but the linebacker knows there's nobody underneath him.
First year on tour, and Burrow's about to beat Scotty Scheffler.
Back a little bit, watch the QB's eyes, jump the throw, and make the pick.
There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
Crazy.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Jackson will throw. Makes a grab over the middle. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. I got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Trying to find
Good
the end
catch,
zone.
Bo.
Crisp execution in the
hands.
passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Oh, good blocking.
And there was
Great blocking,
nowhere to go,
66.
just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Touchdown, Texas State. Into the end zone for 6.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Wow, what a drive. That could not be more down the middle.
UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores.
That was a real shame play call
He's
right
going to
there.
come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Iamaleava to throw for it on fourth. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often. In your own territory, and now you turn the football over to the other team. Points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Takes the handoff. It's Jenkins. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Jackson gonna throw it. With the catch, it's Bound. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
I don't
Wants
know.
to throw on first down off the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback
First
down
week of
to
August
the
is
ground.
still
He's already
like
thrown a
6
couple
days
of
away.
TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Backed up now. Here's
Where are you
second and
going?
long.
Business convention?
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the
What
decision
city?
has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
I hear nice things. It's pretty there, I think.
Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire.
Oh, you got to hold on to that ball.
A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5.
Well, he got it within 2. Koiven could
Quarterback making checks.
fuck up.
Just keeps swinging it. Finds his man. They'll make the
Oh.
stop about a yard short of the first down.
That was,
And the Bobcats will try to move the sticks on 4th down.
uh-oh.
Has to get there to move the
Ah!
sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, what a job keeping your eyes on your key. It's so easy sometimes when they run those
Called a bad play
RPOs
call
to
and
get a
then
little bit lost
couldn't,
with their eyes
hit
to
the
come
hole.
up, play the run. Nice job seeing the ball
Yeah,
thrown.
I kinda
He's
tripped
got
up
his
on my
guy,
guy.
makes the tackle, and gets the big 4th down stop.
Should have just kicked the field goal.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over
Athlete,
the field.
bro. Terrence Cooks is an issue.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas State.
You know, it's tough to start a year. You got to go into a hostile environment, play a good team. They weren't able to get that win, but they've looked entirely different in this one. Playing at home, they've been feeding off of the energy of their crowd. They've executed better, and they're going to feel real good after this win.
And the extra point is true.
I wonder if Chase played. I think I go on the road for both.
That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board.
USC with a nice win over Utah today.
Returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Oh, lucky that wasn't picked off.
And he's knocked down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Here's a heat. And they got it.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
Wants to bring it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
That's caught. It's Battle.
Battle's having himself a little
but it'll be enough for a first down.
3 catches.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
Oh, nice blocking.
And tackled there by the defense. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Get the defense.
Maybe some room here. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the sophomore running back there taking a look at.
First carry of the season, the guy gets a fucking severe injury
Third and
risk.
short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal.
Third string running back.
Jackson will throw. Fires to the big fella.
Oh, we're just taking all my players out now. The freshman tight end that's having the big game.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Now the play fake. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go.
Battle, get in there! Bro, I'm telling you, Battle's turned up today.
You can get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
It really just feels like they are trying
Threw it
to
before he
make
got
a
hit.
statement to everybody in college football.
Nah.
They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Bobcats! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
I got to be honest, as a guy that used to play for Steve Spurrier, I never have a problem watching offenses continues throwing the ball when they've got a big lead. And that's what you've seen in this one. They're way up on the scoreboard. This coach is still letting this guy chuck the rock. That now his 5th passing touchdown, and I believe you keep throwing it until the defense proves they can stop it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Lofts one deep down the right side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Pocket breaking down. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And it's going to be difficult.
Oh, I need to
offense,
fix the
man.
fucking
Just
play.
where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up. Make
After
some
this game,
yards
help me
after a
remember to
catch.
fix the
Some
play thing and make
contested
you a
plays.
commissioner, Chris.
This offense has got to do something, and they got to.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
3rd down in the gun. Iamaleava makes the grab. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these 3rd downs.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. 4th down, Iamaleava unleashes one deep.
Oh.
It's caught in the end
Burned
zone.
me.
Touchdown,
Is that Mizell?
UCLA.
And with that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Well, it's not like he's had a completely dominant college career.
Smashes it through for the PAT. A very efficient 5-play
I was always
drive.
kind of impressed at
They
his
cap
ability to
things off
catch
with
the
a
ball on
scoring
3rd
toss
down.
from 27 yards out. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas State takes the field hoping to get this drive started. Didn't even reach double digits on the scoreboard last week. They were challenged, and so far, much improved in this one. Catch in the middle. It's battle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Looking for a crease. It's Jenkins. Got enough for the
It's
first.
especially on third down. Like, it was like we needed somebody, and we.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're
Well, it's like
right now. This is
third down, we would need like 8 yards, and they would throw a contested catch, and he would just catch it. Which, for a guy that has like blazing speed, that's really impressive in my
That's a really
opinion.
nice run.
The Bobcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And this offense is clicking, man. And this defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a
Would've
better
loved to
job of
hear the dad
affecting this
reaction from
defense,
that
getting
one.
some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play there.
Turning it on. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down.
I've got a
so
few
close to
handful of guys
cashing it
out.
in
The
for this
linemen are
offense.
still in. It's too hard to sub your whole team.
Jackson gonna throw it. Wide out trying to get it in.
Is it on the
Touchdown, Bobcats.
the subs?
The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
And this offense looking...
I don't have it.
More and more like themselves. This is what
Can you
we're
just do it with the
accustomed to
arrow
seeing.
button?
Last week, more of a blip, right? 0-1 to start the season. Kind of had some bad vibes, some bad mojo. Bounced
I think
right
it's hard.
back,
It's
putting
too
up a
hard
ton
to
of points.
even
And this
pause
one
the
is
game
all
and look
but
for it.
over. 1-1 is here for this team.
And that
I think you
kick
should.
was perfectly
I think you
down
should be
the
able to
middle.
do it with the arrow.
And he takes
will.
this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here.
I don't think you can. I don't think you can
Throwing,
pause in the
Imaliava.
middle of a
Here's
play.
the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
Well, this
Like I
guy
took
must feel like
Bo
he's
Sparks had a
running
little bit of
the
bang.
buzz on this
He was
game.
banged
He's
up a
been
little bit, so I
under
took
duress
him
all
out. Like
game
my running
long.
back
That's
is
a big
out.
reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's
I
hard
know
to
what
see
you're
the
talking
field
about, but I
when your
swear,
internal
like,
clock is
I've
going
tried to
off
do
so
it a few
fast
times this
because of
game.
the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in
I'm cognitive of
comeback
wear and
mode.
tear
The defense
and,
knows that. Like, they're pinning
like,
their ears back.
players
They're coming after
doing
the
too
quarterback.
much.
And
I
you've
don't
already
need it.
struggled protecting your guy today
No
and
stat
creating
padding
those
in this
explosive plays.
version of
This
CFB.
offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Quickly to the tight end. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard
What a game for
line.
battle.
What a snag. How about that catch, man? When he threw the football...
Maybe that was our
Look
issue
at
against
this, guys. The
Texas.
offense
We weren't
appears
using
to be
enough
going
battle.
for it from their own side of the field. Imaliava to throw for it on 4th. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. His offense was challenged after a poor showing last week, and they have got a little grass. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Trying play action.
Watch out.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
He just birdied 16.
Play action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. Oh, they're after him. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down.
Well, 15 just ragdolled on the right tackle there.
And he'll have
My
to
kicker
find
sucks.
the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left.
Oh, almost didn't make it.
And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped.
Bless you.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Iamaleava. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Catch that, 22.
Through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. It's complete on the right side. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long.
Good tackle.
It's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the 1st, the offense stays on the field.
The Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Saying in the gun on 3rd down. He wants a big play here late. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Nico Iamaleava throwing again. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other...
That was pretty bad
guys
from
that
Nico.
don't get to play that much. We're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball.
Maybe he's rattled, bro. Down 31 to Texas State.
Get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
And he has a solid game.
You haven't had a lot of time to practice the game. It caught up with you.
There's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them.
I understand. You're very busy.
This defense, they haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out.
We will miss your presence
if that happens. Will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
Big
Was
reason
what?
why his
Oh.
team has the lead right now late is because of his performance.
There were
running
moments.
the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really
This
put
is
a lot of pressure
a
on
big
him.
win
He
to
had
Texas
shoulder
State.
the
They're
load.
going down
He
0-2
has
with
delivered
them.
for his offense all game long.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always
we
talk
can
about
use
having
this
the
as
chalk
some,
last, and it seemed like whoever was on